I just can't believe we're at the point where I get to make my playoff predictions. Like I said off the top of the show, I have been waiting for this day for a long, long time. So that's how we're going to wrap up this show. We're going to talk playoffs. We're going to talk the division winners that we already know, the seeding amongst them, and then the 3 wildcard teams. That's right. There are 3 wildcard teams now. Expanded playoffs. We're now done with 10 teams. We have gone to 12 teams. So we'll talk playoffs, who I think will win the National League, and then who I think will win the awards. MVP, Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, all of that good stuff. But let's start with the playoffs. National League, the 1 seed, in my opinion. The 1 seed will be getting a bye as well. The Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, they're too good. They're going to dominate. They're going to be really good. They rack up my 1 seed. At number 2, I am going to take the Atlanta Braves, the reigning champs. Just as good this year, if not better. I think they have a great regular season. The NL East is tough. It will test them throughout the year. They can't take for granted the division they're in. It's going to be tough. And they're going to compete for there's going to be other teams in contention down the stretch. But I think they win the division and get the 2 seed. At number 3, I'm going to take the Brewers. The Brew Crew win in that division. They get the 3 seed. Number 4, now we're getting into the wild card seeds. I'm going to take the New York Mets, getting that first wild card spot. I think Jacob deGrom comes back at some point, and then the rest is history. Once you have that rotation going smoothly of deGrom, Scherzer, Bassett, they're going to be really good. I do think they make the playoffs, and I think they make it pretty handily. I think they give the Braves a run for their money for the division, but I don't think they quite win that division. Mets number 4. At 5, the 5 seed and the second wild card team, the St. Louis Cardinals. Look, this was one of my bold predictions earlier. I think the Cardinals win 90-plus games, at least close to it. I'm going to take them with the 5 seed. I do think the Cardinals make the playoffs. Number 6. This was tough for me. Oh, this was tough. I'm going to say number 6 and the final playoff team in the National League is the Philadelphia Phillies. Let me start with talking about them. I think the offense is good. I think the offense is great. It's going to be good enough to get into the playoffs. I think the pitching holds up enough so that they can compete all year long, give that offense a chance to just outscore everyone. I think they get in. I now want to talk about the Padres, who are the team that this was tough to leave off. I think that Tatis injury hurts them. I think it hurts a lot. If Tatis was starting opening day, I would have them in the playoffs. Full disclosure, I would have them in the playoffs. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold their ground and tread water with Fernando Tatis out until June. That's just a tall order, a tough task. Losing one of the best players in baseball in the middle of your lineup is never easy. In that division that they're in, I think they could get behind pretty quickly, and I don't think they're able to get a wild card spot at the end. So the Phillies are my number 6 seed in the National League. Now, who wins the National League? Put a lot of thought into this. It all leads up to this. I know this will be coming back. We'll be looking back at this. Ben Verlander predicted who to win. The Atlanta Braves are running it back as National League champs and win the NL pennant. I think they're better than last year. I really do. You lose Freddie Freeman and you get better as a team? Yes. Hear me out. Matt Olson steps in really nicely. Ronald Acuna comes back. Mike Soroka comes back. Austin Riley continues to get even better and has an MVP type of year. Max Fried is great. This rotation holds strong. Kenley Jansen's great at the back of the bullpen. You re-sign Eddie Rosario, Adam Duvall. I love what this Braves team has done. I think the experience that they gain is invaluable. That's the big thing for me. And it had been leading up to last year. I thought last year, I actually predicted the Braves winning the World Series last year. And the reason I did that is because I thought they had a good team, but they were going to get over the hump of the playoffs. That was my big concern. They did it. They got over that hump of the Dodgers in the playoffs. They got over that hump of not being able to get to the World Series. And they got over that hump of not being able to win it. They win the World Series. They get that experience along the way. And now you get your team back to full strength at some point this year. It is a different looking team. Jorge Soler, obviously World Series MVP. He is gone. He's now with the Marlins. But I love this Braves team. I think they are even better. And the experience that they now gained from going through that 2021 playoff run is tough to match. You see it with the Astros on the other side in the AL. That experience they have, you just come across teams that clearly are just overmatched and overmatched by the situation. The Braves won't be now. I love this Atlanta Braves team. I'm excited to watch them this year, and I think the Atlanta Braves win the NL pennant.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.